Okay, so welcome back to lecture once again, guys. Now, in this lecture, I'm going to show you that how we can try to evaluate a RAG pipeline. So when we talk about RAG, so it's all about retrieving a document. Maybe I'm going to store a document into a vector database and then generating a response, generating an answer out of that. And then we can try to evaluate that how good our retriever is and how good our generation is, by the way. So here I'm going to take two variables. So one is a ground truth, which is going to represent basically the correct chunks or a correct document that is going to contain the answer based on the user query, because this is what we do with respect to RAG. And then let's suppose this is the correct chunk, this is the truth, and this is something that we are able to retrieve, for example. So this was actually a truth which it was supposed to give with respect to my question, and this is something that system has given to me with respect to my question. Now, how I will be able to evaluate that how accurate my entire RAG is? Now, to do that, so first of all, we have to find out a true positive. True positive is nothing but it's an intersection of a ground truth and a retrieve one. So if I'm going to execute and if I'm going to show you, so what is a intersection between these two? Ground truth, which is actually holding my answer, and the retrieved one, so which I am able to retrieve with the help of my RAG pipeline. So here, my true positive is basically document number 1 and document number 3, which is available in ground truth as well as inside the retrieved one. So document number 1 available in both the places and document number 3 available in both the places. And as you can see that in my ground truth with respect to a query, I have a document number 5, but it was not able to extract that document number 5 when I have asked for a retrieval. So it is able to retrieve maybe some different document, which is a document number 2. So my true positive is basically this one. Yeah, my true positive is basically this one. Now, based on this, I can try to calculate a precision basically. So this is something that we try to use with respect to a classification. So here I can try to do a calculation with respect to a precision, and precision is nothing but, right? So precision is nothing but my true positive divided by my retrieve. So what is my true positive? 2 document. And what is my retrieved one? So basically a 3 document over here. So here I'm going to take a modulus. Modulus simply means that I'm going to take the length of this one. So here precision, if I'm going to calculate, so maybe a length of, I can say that length of like a true positive. So true positive and divided by a length of basically a retrieved. So this precision is going to be 0.66, right? This is the this number is basically 0.66. So now it is telling me that 67% of the retrieved chunk, the chunk that we are able to retrieve, so 66% of the retrieved chunk, or you can say approximately 67% of the retrieved chunk were actually relevant. Simple. So this is what precision is going to talk about. Now there is another parameter called as recall. You will be able to find out. So recall is nothing but true positive divided by the total ground truth. So now if I'm going to do the calculation, do the math for a recall. So here again, I can try to maybe do a math. So length of basically a true positive and divided by a length of basically this ground truth. So this ground truth over here. So again, it is going to be 0.666, which is approximately 67%. So now it is telling me that 67% of all the retrieved chunk were, or 67% of all the retrieved chunk were successfully retrieved out of the entire document. So this is what it is trying to talk about. And then there is something called as F1 score. So F1 score is nothing but, precision into a recall divided by precision plus a recall. So it is nothing but it's a harmonic mean of a precision and recall, and it is going to balance both precision and recall. So ideally F1 score should be the final parameter for me. Now here, so if I have to calculate a F1 score, it's going to be very, very easy. So I can try to execute it, and F1 score is technically 0.66. So again, it's going to be same. And now it is telling me that, okay, so the retrieved document that we are able to see. So basically it's a 67% of relevance that I'm able to get, as simple as that. So here we have a precision and we have a recall and we have a F1 score, and based on that we can try to do the evaluation. So for example, if our retrieved document is document number 1, document number 3 and document number 5, and our ground truth, right, our ground truth is again document number 1, document number 3 and document number 5. Now in this way I can say that I have a perfect match, means whatever ground truth was and whatever document that we have retrieved, actually it's same. So my RAG is technically correct. And in other case, let's suppose I have a retrieved document, document number 7 and document number 8. And now my ground truth is basically document number 1, document number 3 and document number 5. So in this way I can say that my precision is going to be 0, my recall is going to be 0, my F1 score technically is going to be 0. So I can say that my RAG pipeline has completely failed and it was not able to retrieve the document which I was actually looking for. So in this manner, you can try to calculate a precision, you can try to calculate a recall, you can try to calculate a F1 score, and you can say that, or you can claim technically, you can claim that okay, so this is how accurate my entire RAG pipeline is at the end of the day in terms of evaluating it. So hope all of you are able to understand that how we can try to check or how we can try to test basically a RAG pipeline at the end of the day. So with that, thank you so much everyone. Take care and see you again in my upcoming lecture.